Hey you guys, this is Stormy with the capital Z welcoming you to another audio commentary. This is going to be a match between Happy, the Teal Undead player, versus Lyn, the Orange Orc player, right here on Secret Valley. And I just casted recently, I think, yes, it was yesterday, a matchup between Moon versus Sky over the same map, and found this one which was an Orc versus Undead, so I thought that let's give it a try. As you can see, Happy dropping that crypt over here, which signifies that he will be going for the only DK with the Rod of Necromancy harassment. They actually can creep with it too, but harassment is much better with this build order. And the barracks is dropped, which means that no very early voodoo lounge, which orcs do that many of the times. And you can see that Happy sending out that scout acolyte towards the enemy base, a death knight coming out from Happy's side and a blade master coming out from Lyn's side. Death knight is a quite common choice from Undead, which Lyn would not be wouldn't really be needing to think about much, but the orcs are shuffling between Farseer and blade master quite much these days. Dropping that second burrow over here, taking out that grunt, and no voodoo launch yet. It will be coming out soon. And isn't Happy just dropped that graveyard, and that scout acolyte just reached Lyn's base, and seems like he wants to take a few hits over that voodoo launch, which will not be much of use. The reason that Happy is leaving that acolyte over the enemy base is that he wants to see whether it would be a blade master or a farseer. Well, I don't think he actually did see. He's quite far away. Anyways, he's still trying to pound away that and voodoo lounge, and seems like that death knight caught that peon, and the peon trying to escape, get inside it. Oh no, the death knight did not gain the experience, which means that it did not manage to kill it. And Lyn bought a circlet, sold off his TP, and gonna solo creep out this warden, which will give him good item. And that death knight seems to be heading towards. It did not go towards the base. It's turning towards direction towards that fountain. As you can see, that acolyte is over there, and seems like it did manage to scout out of it. And as you can see, he probably did see that corpse over there, which tells him that Lyn was there and just creeped out that place, and he will be somewhere near Death Knight. I think he did see that Blade Master, which actually wind walked away, and he is going toward that other fountain, which will probably be the spot where Lyn will be creeping next. And here comes, you can see the corpse of that Death Acolyte. I did not know if Lyn did manage to take it out or not. Anyways, Happy has no kills yet, which as you can see, the Death Knight is at 0 experience, which he may just get one as with that death coil. Oh, and yes, he did coil away that warden, which was at low hit points, and now we'll probably be doing the same for the other one. And he did coil it, but seems that Lyn managed to pick it off at the last moment. Now taking out these other brutes, and that dragon is randomly attacking those skeletons, grunts, not actually starting with any one of them. And Happy is there. As you can see, they're near that fountain, healing at the same time and attacking each other. And Happy chose to make those skeletons run away, and he will be calling out a few more over here soon. Yes, they are coming, and took out one more of those gnolls with that death coil. And this one, oh yes, Happy caught it. And well, this creep spot is done, and both our players will be turning direction towards their own bases. As you can see, Dragon is still trying to follow it. It probably does, and seems like Happy still wants some piece of Lyn coming after that army. And Lyn actually going towards that gold mine, probably gonna try to take it out. But he does see the Happy, but he still wants to go for the creeps over here. And seems like Happy just got a kill. Oh yes, he's trying to take out these green creeping squad using that fiend and those skeleton warriors. He did manage to get to level 2, and which trains Unholy Aura, which will give him a lot speed advantage. Now trying to take out that grunt. Oh, and coil. Oh yes, it did take it out. And now he's trying to take out that ogre. Oh, that ogre, and killed by Lyn, which gives him the experience, getting him to level 2. And all those, you can see all those creeps are with bloodlust, just boosting away that attack speed. And now Happy wants to pick off that grunt over there. Grunt will go down. Yes, it did go down, and Lyn will be having to retreat probably. He is trying to take a few hits over that fiend. Lyn has a very good set of items, and that Happy using that other fiend to try to block Lyn's Blade Master, which is forcing him to go back, as he just cannot fight him inside the base due to the Hall of Death and those Nerubian towers. While Happy will be completing creeping this camp and going somewhere else. And Lyn going back to his base. A Beastery and a Spirit Cloud dropped, and a Temple of Damp and a Slaughterhouse is dropped. Is Happy going Necro again? We may just see Necro again. That is not something that we do see every day. Or the Banshees that he recently used versus Grubby, and I think also VS Moon. Versus Moon wasn't very recent, but was VS Grubby was. And he's trying to get his hero to level 3. Lich, no. Oh wait, the Lich is out. I'm sorry about that. Did not catch that coming up. And the Torrent Chieftain is out from Lyn's side. We are seeing a lot of the use of this Torrent Chieftain. Oh, and that Blade Master did not manage to get to level 3. Oh, very sad for Lyn over there. Just 3 experience away. Warstomp has been trained by that Torrent Chieftain, which he wants to like stun those fiends for a while, which he will manage, which will help him to ensnare and kill them. And now picking up this creep, which gets him to level 3. Raiders coming. Ensnare is upgrading Ensnare right now, and Happy at the middle of the map, gonna be trying to take off this creep camp over here near that Goblin Merchant. And no, he actually turns direction. He wants to go toward Lyn's base directly. And a statue coming up, and a Banshee. Oh, we're gonna see some wild play over here. Undead wild play by Happy over here. Happy trying to get inside the base, attacking that Voodoo Lounge. And Blade Master in. Whoa, great timing there of Duster appearance by Happy, which just dusts that Blade Master. Now that Blade Master ensnaring away that shadow statue, I have to say, and now trying to take it out. Warstorm being done over those units, and were stunned for a second. Not many raiders over here to ensnare. He is trying to ensnare that statue and try to pick it out, and that statue is a mechanical unit, cannot be casted with Death Coil and healed. And right now that Torrent Chieftain is being a tank, trying to and being just surrounded and targeted over here. It is quite big, and they cannot get out of small spaces. And that Blade Master comes in time to save it, and you can see the number of frost armor being used by Happy over here. And that Banshee is actually, I don't see very many of those curse spell. Yes, there is one over that Blade Master, but just over that Blade Master, that will affect the game a lot though. If the Blade Master misses the hits, and if you miss a critical hit, you can imagine how pissed off will Lyn feel. Anyways, he's trying to pick up those units. One raider had been taken by Happy, and right now that Blade Master being attacked, it has a Spirit Lung in here, and he chose to buy a healing slave instead of a healing potion and directly healing himself. That wouldn't be a good choice in my opinion. If that Lich would coil Nova him, or if Happy would like to coil Nova it would have been taken down quite easily. And that Torrent Chieftain seems to be, and their armies are meeting in the middle of the map, while Happy is still picking off hits away over those burrows. And he finally just waiting for a bit of army and for the heroes to heal a bit, while those statues and banshees are going from the other side towards the army of Happy. Happy trying to take hits away over those peons, and once again Lyn comes back. Lyn's gonna try to take out the statues once again. As before, the statues play a crucial role in this army as they just heal away those units and restore their mana quite very easily in mass number in an AoE effect. Anyways, one of those fiends being ensnared and being attacked. No frost armor casted over it yet, which will one is being casted and it does slow him for a bit. Managed to take out one of those grunts and Spiritling. I think this was quite Spiritling used after quite some time. I did not see many Spiritlings in this game till now. And once again taking hits after that option statue. Seems like Lyn has the army advantage right now. Lyn seems to be getting back into the game. Happy would be wanting to retreat back because he actually is losing a lot of the units, seems, and he will probably lose that fiend. Yes, he will. And Happy has to retreat right now. Lyn has enough units to surround and snare, surround, warstorm, kill anything he wants to do. And right now those armies, let's look at the just look at them, they're so close by each other. I don't know how they're actually fighting like that. And and that Blade Master being targeted away once again. Statue being ensnared and being targeted by a few units. Happy, as you can see, none of the players are actually trying to target any unit over here. And as I say the word target, Happy wants to target that Blade Master. He did try to do it and is trying to do it over that grunt once again, and finally Lyn targets away that statue. At the same time, Happy does pick off one grunt, and Lyn decides to go towards that fountain. It is night time and he can heal very easily over there, and Happy goes towards that creep camp. Bought a duster appearance, it seems, and now trying to take out this creep camp. Did using that lich as a tank for that frost armor, and just taking it out. Game going quite standard. Oh no, I wouldn't say standard because there is a banshee over here. You do not see banshees in all games, and Warstomp level 2 has been traded as that Torrent Chieftain reached level 3, and here comes Lyn. Lyn probably gonna try to take out that statue. Yes, he is, and right now once again targeting it out, and he will go after those fiends. As you can see, that army is quite surrounded, and Happy will be having to make a long way out of there to get out of that surround, and those fiends being targeted, being called away at the same time. Happy, Lyn is choosing to attack those statues, as you can see, because the other units can just be coiled by that Death Knight anytime. As you can see, Death Knight is out of mana, cannot use any coil any time early now, and this will force him to TP back because he can't save his units. And as Lyn will be picking off the pieces of this creep, does not use that tome, and going towards this other fountain. It is still night time and he can just heal himself easily. Happy wasting no time, waiting at his base, going towards this red spot. Oh my, I don't think this army is sufficient to take out. Let's see what happens. That ogre, if that ogre goes down, this will be okay. The Blade Master, I have to say Death Knight is being a tank over here. He's using and you can see that here that wave being used. That wave really does a lot of damage, and no banshee upgrades yet, no magic upgrades yet for the banshees, which will allow them to use their second spell, which is anti-magic shell or something. Yes, anti-magic shell, and the third spell, which is known as LOL. Happy actually GG'd out without even fighting. I guess he decided that there's no way he could fight that massive number of undead, I have to say orc units. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. StormyZ, over and out.